the recording beginning, and I'm going to, let's see, we're going to, this might not happen, the panelists. Let's see how we do with this. Okay. Okay, so I might not be able to bring their faces on, but I will absolutely introduce them to you. We have Hedy from China. We have Musa, who is, gosh, I'm having Musa is with us, and she is translating. I'm sorry, Musa, I'm having a brain fart. Okay, so we have Lordinia from Italy, Lillian that's doing Spanish, Andrea with German, Julia with Indonesia, Musa is Arabic, Fabio is Portuguese, and we have Laurence with French. And I think that I've got every one of our beautiful translators. Okay, so wherever you are right now, I'm going to invite you all to be present with your body, be present in the space that you're in, and breathe. Just breathe. We are so incredibly blessed to be on this beautiful planet called Mother Earth that has shown us how incredibly quick she has recalibrated her oceans, the waters, the internal waters, the skies, and dissipated the pollution so that now we're able to see the blue skies. And the cities that have had smog are absolutely, the citizens are able to walk out and breathe air and see stars for the first time. And so what I'm inviting each of you to do is Mother Earth has given us this beautiful chance to connect, and we are incredibly connected. We're connected through the media, we're connected through internet, we hear things constantly. And so this event was birthed from some of the people that I've taught around the world about the gift of creating conscious spaces. And Mother Earth is a conscious space. She's completely aware. And so for those of you that have never met me, my name is Lisa Benitz, and I'm a space whisperer. I've worked with spaces around the world. And some people wonder, do you have this capacity? Absolutely. Children, naturally, you're born with it. And if you have your children here at the event, I'm grateful for you bringing your children in. They get it. And as adults, we get a little bit stuck up and wonder, can we do something? And yes. And when I had a few people reach out and say, Lisa, what can we do? And I said, well, let's do this. Let's bring people from around the world. And oh my goodness, you're from all around the world. And I'm so, so grateful for this event. Whew. So, my space is connecting with all of your spaces. So if you can imagine, your hands are reaching out to everyone's space. And even if you imagine your arms wrapping around Mother Earth like a big, beautiful hug. So just right where you are, give yourself a hug. Give your body a hug. Our bodies are magnificent. Our bodies are the most incredible home that we all live in. So let's start with our bodies. Let's start with the molecules in our bodies. And let's ask for those molecules to be joyful and happy and playful and open and breathe. Breathe in that beautiful, magical air. Breathe in that beautiful magic of knowing that every cell in your body is completely healed. And for any of my friends that have been dealing with the virus in your bodies, look at it as just a moment. It's just a moment. Any illnesses within your body, it's just a moment. So imagine, let's start imagining what that future will look like with that beautiful body of yours. So starting today, not what's being diagnosed, what people have labeled you with, because words have a power. Words have a power, thoughts have a power, and what comes out of our mouth has a power. And if we reinforce an illness, a diagnosis, whatever the label is, and we continuously reinforce it with our friends, our family, with people asking, how are you, what's going on? What if what came out of your mouth was actually saying, I'm amazing, I'm fantastic, I feel absolutely inspired and energized every single day. When we change what comes out of our mouth, when we change our thoughts and start to speak as though our body is already healed, if we start to speak that our planet is already healed, and that all the people that have been dealing with this virus are already healed, and in fact their bodies are naturally going through this process of one of healing. So I invite you to envision those happy molecules within your body. And from there, we're going to invite those molecules to reach out into our spaces. Whatever the space is, if it's your home, you're at a friend's home, another family member's home, or you're in a hotel, wherever you are in the world, the space that you're in, if you can imagine those walls hugging you in a way that is also inviting healing and health and joy into every molecule of your body. You see, our spaces have this amazing ability to hear everything that is ever being emitted out. So whether you have emitted out the energy of frustration or anger or arguments, those walls have heard it, and they've layered all of that information on the walls over the years. But the most amazing thing is that we can change that, just like that. So whatever's going on in your life up to now, whatever the memory that has been emitted, all those memories that have been held like wallpaper on the walls, what if you could now imagine that everything on the walls is now just released and washed off gently, so that whatever going forward you emit it within your body, within the space that goes as a memory on the walls, is one of joy, one of happiness, one of healing. So one of the things that I've done within my space is I've said, this is my space of nurturing, of kindness and caring, and that everyone that walks into this space has this sense of joy and happiness. So what if your space can be that for you? That beautiful sanctuary for your body, for your family, for your friends. And as soon as people walk in, know that your space is that beautiful energy of healing. So we're going to do a little meditative exercise. And I'm going to invite each of you to close your eyes, feet on the floor. Okay. So let's imagine that you're entering your space from the outside. You have a long driveway, a long pathway, entering your apartment building. Imagine the way that you've always walked towards your building. And just let's tap into all of our senses. From the outside, how does it smell? Does it smell like spring? Does it smell like summer, fall, winter? What does it taste like? Can you taste the sweetness in the air? Is it just rain? What do you sense on your body? Is it cool? Is it hot? What do you hear? Are you hearing birds? Are you hearing people, children, laughter? What is it that you hear? What do you see? As you walk along the path, what do you see? What plants? What do you see when you look down on the road or the path? What's the texture? Is it bumpy? Is it smooth? Is it covered in snow? Is it wet from the rain? Is it dusty? And as you enter the door of your apartment building, the main door of your home, before you open it, imagine as you are about to open that door that every molecule in your body is flowing out this beautiful healing energy, this joyful energy, this energy of gratitude that flows out through your arm and towards that door, towards that handle. And as you touch that door, know that that energy is being emitted out. Now, open the door. And if you're entering an apartment building, you'll notice that you're in a lobby. Take it in. Observe it. Observe the walls. Observe the lighting. Observe the windows, the carpet, the ceiling. All of that space has people's bodies walking through. Imagine that everyone that is walking through that area is being healed. Now enter your home. If you're going up the elevator, imagine that everyone that's going up the elevator, their bodies are being healed from the walls within the elevator. And as you, for those of you that are living in houses, you're opening up your door to your space and you're taking in the entranceway of your space. It's not rushing in and throwing your keys down and hanging your coat. It's actually being present. Slow down and breathe. Now, before you move forward, look around as though you've walked into the space for the very, very first time. And just be grateful for the magnificence of this space. What do you see? Don't look at the pile of things that you have to do. Be grateful for everything that you have within this space. Do you have a closet that you can hang your coats? Do you have a shoe rack that you can place your shoes? Do you have a drawer that you can place your keys or a countertop? Walk through now that beautiful space that has invited so many of your family and friends in. That one area of your home has seen more traffic than any other space. So imagine giving that space a beautiful hug. And imagine that everyone that walks through that space from now going forward receives that beautiful hug. Now go forward. If you have stairs, go up the stairs. If you go downstairs, go down the stairs. Or if you're walking into the very first room, look around. What do you see? Look at the ceiling. Oh, that magnificent ceiling. The ceiling that protects you from the elements. That ceiling that covers up the whole space called your home. How many of you have not invited your ceiling into your creations in life? And those walls, the walls are part of the foundation that holds up that magnificent space. Look at the walls. Those walls are like the bone structure of your body. They keep you upright. They support you. They not only support your home, they support everything in your business and all the elements of your life, your career, your relationships, your money, your health of your body, the health of your family. Be grateful for these magnificent spaces. I invite you now to walk through your homes. And each time you walk into every one of the rooms, you're going to take in the colors of the walls. You're going to take in the lights, the furniture, the carpets, the tiles, the wood floors. Take in everything that you have within this magnificent space and acknowledge every item, everything that you have there currently. Within the kitchen, this is where you nourish your body. Be grateful for the food that you have. Be grateful for the electricity that runs all of your appliances. So place your hand on one of the walls right now. And within the walls are these arteries that have the electricity, that have the plumbing for the water, that have gas, that if you use gas to heat your homes. Know that within those walls are the arteries of your home. When was the last time that you included them in your beautiful flow of gratitude towards your space. So, whatever's happened historically, I invite you to speak from now, this energetic talking towards the space that you're in, and be grateful for everything that you have. Now let's walk towards your bedroom. Our bedrooms are the birthplace for so many creative ideas in our life. They're the birthplace for procreation. They're the birthplace for relationships. The birthplace for so many ideas that run through our heads when our bodies are relaxing at night. It's where our cells within our bodies naturally heal. So put your hand on the bed and flow energy towards the mattress of your bed. That beautiful energy that flows all the way from your feet and Mother Earth. We're going to pull the energy from Mother Earth all the way up through our feet, all the way through our bodies, and out through our hand and onto that mattress. So any of you that have been going through some health challenges, flow that beautiful energy through to that mattress. Acknowledge that beautiful mattress, that beautiful bed. Be grateful for this incredible piece of furniture that gifts your body a space for nurturing, self-reflection, that contributes to your intimate relationships, your family. There's a lot of beautiful energy that occurs on your beautiful beds. So whatever's happened historically, we're changing the energy on that mattress today so that from now going forward, every time your body lies on this beautiful bed, it contributes to healing, keeping you healthy, and it truly is the one space that when you go to sleep at night will continue to heal and nurture you and your body. As you now acknowledge this beautiful bedroom, I invite you to now walk from there to your bathrooms and notice that you have water for washing, water for drinking, water for washing away, and water for nourishing. Our bodies are made up of approximately 93% of water. And as we age, the content of water within our bodies is lowered. So continuing to drink water every day and nourishing and hydrating all of your cells contributes to this magnificent way that our bodies heal and flush out the toxins. So every time you pour yourself a glass of water, imagine that that glass of water is nourishing your body. Each time you look at that glass of water, you're going to send beautiful love and gratitude towards that water. It's not just something to do, it's actually part of nourishing. And so before just chugging that glass of water, take your time, breathe, flow love and gratitude to that water, and then take that water into your body. So we leave the bathroom and we walk down the hallway. What other bedrooms can you also put your hand on the bed and feel gratitude for? Is it your children's room? Is it your friend's room? Is it a visitor's room? All of these spaces are connected. So stand and go from one room to the next. And when you're done going to each room of your home, some have different levels. Some homes are all on one level. So just imagine your body in each of those spaces of your home. It could be the furnace room, it could be where your heater or air conditioners are, it could be the room that you have items that are stored, it could be a garage, it could be an outdoor shed. All of these spaces have a footprint of your energy on it. So go from one space to the next. Include your attic, if you have an attic, which is on the top of your house, that space. And any other space that I haven't mentioned, include that in as you walk through, and your body is just flowing this beautiful, energetic love and gratitude and contribution to your spaces. And as you're doing this, you're going to feel the heat in your body is going to start to go up. The temperature is going up in your body. You're going to notice that you're getting warmer. Smile as you're doing this. And acknowledge that people from around the world are doing exactly what you're doing. Walking through their spaces for the very first time, acknowledging the lights, the doorknobs, the windows, the floor, the walls, the ceiling, and all the furniture that they have within this beautiful space. the artwork, the books, the computers. Take it all in. This is the time for each and every one of us to acknowledge our magnificent spaces. So now you're going to walk into the center of your home. And stand with both feet firmly in that center. And imagine that from the very core of the earth, you're pulling miles into the core of Mother Earth, an energetic contribution up through your body, through every molecule of your beautiful body, out through your arms, and your head and your hands, and right now, as though each and every one of you, imagining that we are all touching hands. There are no borders. Your body is the energy of healing. As you put your hands out, and our fingers are touching, our hands are touching, and we breathe, and we smile. Be the energy of healing. Be the energy of knowing there are no borders. It's not about culture, it's not about age, it's not about language. There are no barriers on Mother Earth. The water flows freely from one country to another. Birds fly freely all over the world. Fish, the only ones that have created barriers are us. So let's not have any barriers today and going forward. Let's embrace our spaces. So as we have our hands out, as we connect with our fingers, connect the molecules, let's reach out and embrace each of our spaces and take in every continent in the universe. We could give them labels, but let's not. Let's just embrace everyone. And so as we put our arms around beautiful Mother Earth with this very large energetic hug from every one of you towards her and all of her spaces, we're contributing to the people that live in those spaces, the caregivers, the doctors, the nurses, the beds that those beautiful people are lying on. We're flowing energy to all the equipment in those hospitals. The scientists, the nurses, they're flowing energy into the buildings that have these beautiful people. So we're going beyond our homes. When we take care of each other and we take care of our homes, that will translate out to each and every one of us. This beautiful, energetic contribution Do you feel it? So let's expand out. We're expanding out our energetic contribution from our homes, from our communities, from our cities, from our countries. Now we're touching every country in the universe. We're including now the oceans, all bodies of water. We're including all of Mother Nature, the forests, the trees, all the wildlife. And we're including the sky, the beautiful atmosphere, the air that we breathe, out into the stars, into the galaxies, and all connected. Your hands are still touching. You're still connecting with your neighbors. You're still connecting your space with all the countries around the world, all the people that you know and all the people that you don't know. You're including them in this beautiful energetic feeling. And so, as we pull the energy up through our bodies, out through our hands, out through our heads, I would like for you to say, we are all healed. We are healers, every single one of us. Our natural state of being is one of healing. Our bodies are amazing. They are our homes. The spaces that we're in are an extension of our bodies. They're an extension of what we believe. They're an extension of what we think. And they're an extension of what we've been saying. So every time you have a thought that isn't contributing to healing, that isn't contributing to the world moving towards the quick and speedy recovery, stop yourself and only speak and think with every molecule of your body as it is. Today, the world is healed. The people on it are healed. So, the question that you can put out there is, why is everyone's body healing so quickly? That old saying of, fake it till you make it. So start believing and saying, my body is healed, my body is healthy, my space is healed, my space is healthy, my city is healed, my city is healthy, my country is healed, my country is healthy. We have this. We have this. You have the capacity to be that walking energetic contribution towards healing. Speak it, believe it, know it. It is incredibly powerful, and the more people that acknowledge what comes from us, the kindness, the caring, the love, the gratitude, we put more energy into that, our Mother Earth is going to sit back and go, thank you. We have been waiting for you to acknowledge the spaces that we're all in. These are our homes. Take care of them. The sooner that we start to speak what we know is true, the sooner we believe and speak it and emit that from every molecule in our body, every molecule in our homes are breathing. Our homes are breathing. There are molecules in the walls. And they listen. And they hear. So what are you going to be saying from now going forward within the walls of your home? Because if you can imagine, the universe has big ears. And if you're saying that your home is unwell and sick, that's what's going to keep showing up for you. But if you start to say, my home is a space of healing and nurturing and kindness and gratitude, oh my goodness. It will be like that little pebble in the pond, and it will have that ripple effect that continues to go out. So are you desiring to be part of that ripple effect? I know I am. That's why this beautiful event was birthed. I work with spaces. How can we, as beautiful individuals, contribute? We start with the space that we're in, our home of our body, the space that many of us have been staying in for quite a long time. My beautiful friends in China, who have spent many months in their homes, instead of looking at them as having to lock down, feeling imprisoned, cut off from the rest of the world, no. We are being more present in our bodies. We are being more in the way of being still with our thoughts and what emits out from every pore of our bodies. So this is a gift. We are resetting how we choose to function and how businesses choose to function and how our society, our cities, our countries choose to function. And each and every one of you can be a part of that. So start with you and start with your space. Each and every day, I invite you to reach out before you get out of bed. Hug your beautiful bodies and thank them for being your home. And then look around your room and be grateful for everything that you have in your space. Everything. And then from there, start to include all these beautiful spaces so that we can be a part of everything in this beautiful universe. It's not about cultures, religions, following a certain practice. That's not what this is about. This is about energy that is free for every one of us. This isn't about blame. This isn't about pointing fingers. This is about being kind and flowing gratitude. That, my friends, does not cost anything. That is completely available to each and every one of us. So, we are changing the world one space at a time, and you're a part of that. Each and every one of you can change the world one space at a time, and it starts with your space. So today, wow, I am incredibly grateful to be a part of this energetic contribution. I can't say how this is going to show up. I just knew when it spoke to me that I had to follow this push that my space was giving me to say, Lisa, we've got to reach out and see who wants to jump on and be a part of this. And so I'm so grateful for every one of the translators that jumped up and said, hey, I'd love to be a part of this event. And I know that they have kindly shared this with each and every one of you. You will get, for those that did register, you will get a recording of this. So, as you're sitting and breathing and pulling up this beautiful energetic contribution from Mother Earth, know that as you wake up in the morning, you can find a place to sit or stand, and it just happens like that, where you remind yourself, what I say has an effect on my space, it has an effect on my community, it has an effect on my city, it has an effect on my country. So be a part of that healing. So start to speak the words of, we are healers. We are contributing to the world healing. We are contributing to all those beautiful bodies that are choosing to be healed. So pull, when you get out of bed, pull that energy from the core of Mother Earth. Ask for her, because she contributes to us every day, to contribute to the healing of the bodies, to the healing of you and your space. And each time you have a thought that isn't in alignment or vibrationally connected to healing for you, have a look at that and go, wow, I started to speak in a very negative tone. Wait a minute, that's not my new reality. No, in fact, my new reality is going to be this energy of, wow, I have so much gratitude for my space. I have so much gratitude for my friends and my family and all the people that I get to connect with around the world. And any of those people in your life that want to contribute negativity and are what I call doom and gloomers, the ones that just don't see anything positive in the world, say bye-bye. You don't require that within this beautiful energetic space of yours. So give yourself that time to really look at who's in that circle of influence in your life, and bring in the people that desire joy, that desire happiness, that desire to function from a space of gratitude. Because this world is magnificent, and this world is meant to be loved, adored, joy, happiness, fun. And the sooner that we all choose to function from this, the sooner we will all have this beautiful space to travel. Because traveling is a beautiful way to see all of your beautiful spaces in the world. So, my friends, I am incredibly grateful. And this has been an event created with love and gratitude. And who knows how many of you are going to jump on the bandwagon of gratitude, love, joy, and happiness. Be that space. It's way kinder. It's way more fun. And let's see what this creates. And if this is something that you would love to be a part of, we can look at doing this again in April and see how many more other countries and languages would like to participate. I am grateful. So, you are part of healing the world, one space at a time. I am incredibly grateful to each and every one of you, and wow. um, I feel the love. I feel the love. I feel the gratitude. And these are tears of gratitude for everyone that's shown up. And I see your beautiful notes. Yeah. So, wow. I'm hearing from one of the nurses that's been working in a hospital. So send some love and gratitude to all of those beautiful frontline workers around the world that care for all of the bodies. So, excuse me. Hey, welcome to Lisa's World of Tears. So let's do just some energetic contribution. Because we're in our spaces, so let's do a little energetic contribution for all of those beautiful, beautiful participants here. And for all of those that share this afterwards, hey, cool. So we're going to just find a place if you can sit with your feet. I like to have my feet on the floor barefoot. This is just something else that comes to me that we can all do. And relax your shoulders, take a couple of deep breaths, and put your hands out here. And if you can imagine, again, we're pulling energy from Mother Earth deep into her, from her core. She contributes to us every day. And so as you're doing this, flow loving gratitude to her. Oh, she's amazing. We wouldn't be here if we didn't have Mother Earth. So pull the energy from the core of Mother Earth all the way up through our bodies. And imagine that that's just flowing out your arms and through your hands. And so we've been playing with the energy of all of our spaces and including. This is just like this massive energetic contribution for those doctors and nurses and scientists and frontline workers that have been really working to keep us safe in our homes, in our spaces. They don't have the answer. Even though they have the labels, they just know that they're doing what they know is best to care for these beautiful bodies, beautiful people. And so let's contribute to them. So as you pull the energy out, up from Mother Earth and flow it through all the pores of your body, on the count of 3, we are going to push our hands out towards all those beautiful spaces in the universe. And let's just see how we can energize their bodies and energize those spaces that those beings are in, all those beautiful people that are in those spaces, okay? So let's do this together. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And again. 1, 2, 3. And again. 1, 2, 3. And again. We can do this when we're feeling tired and we require energy. We can call up a friend. We can have a Zoom with a friend or family members or business associates. You are not alone. We can heal together, and we are. And this is going to turn out better than you ever imagined. So remember, think about what you're thinking. Think about what's coming out of your mouth and out of every molecule in your body. Wow. Okay. And just